Hello, everybody. Welcome to Ozarks Live.
Yep.
Good to see you all again. Good to see you again.
It is good to see you again. It's Good Friday.
It is.
We are delighted.
Into the, holiday Easter weekend.
Easter weekend. And so it looks to me like you're going to start this off in just the right way.
Absolutely. I'm now going to be driving this bus for a couple minutes.
Drive away.
I know how you feel about Peeps. You know, I really, in other words, you don't want.
Yeah, the little candies,
Yeah.
the little puffy marshmallowy things that I see right down there at the end.
But
You gonna make me have Peeps?
Okay, but
I see other things I
that's what I was
like
going to say.
a whole lot better.
There are other things at the
Yeah.
end of the table. I found you something
To bridge the gap.
Well, something might kind of change your opinion
Bring me
at
around
least
a little. Yeah, okay.
bit.
All right,
right.
what you got?
Now it's called a Peeps Mudslide. All right. Now.
So far, so good.
Yeah, so far so good. Ingredients: vodka, Kahlua, Bailey's or Irish cream, and some heavy cream. 1 ounce of each of those, and then we've got some of the yellow chick Peeps and the pink bunny Peeps.
So pick your Peeps is what you're saying.
You can pick your Peeps. There it is. There it is. Right there. Okay. And there's also a little simple syrup involved and some colored sugar. We're using red. Pink would go well, but we had red, so that's what we're going to use.
Perfect.
So yeah, now here's the way you go. Okay, you put the simple syrup in just kind of a little bowlish sort of thing like this, because this is the type of glass to use for it. A fluted glass.
To be pretty.
Right, and you just kind of dunk the glass like that into the simple syrup, and then in the next bowl you have that sugar. So we're going to see if we can just get enough here.
Look at Tom getting all fancy.
To put a little, red, pink kind of thing along the edge.
Very
now,
pretty.
That one is going to sit.
Okay.
Now, you get your shaker, all right? We're going to take this shaker. I'm going to take the top off, and I've already put ice in it. You just have to believe me on that. Now, what you're going to do, as I said, you've got vodka. Now this is going to be equal portions. Mm-hmm. So about 1 ounce, of vodka. And usually the top of a shaker, has a thing. It's going to be about 1 ounce.
Okay.
All right?
So far, so good. I like it.
The vodka, I know. These are all things that you like. I know that.
These are all things that are delicious.
Then some Irish cream.
Love Irish cream.
All right. Then we'll do a little Kahlua. Okay.
I love Kahlua. Now it's going to be a little bit of a little coffee flavored, which is
chocolatey, coffee, yes, creamy. And then
a little whipping cream, a little heavy cream.
Yes, some heavy cream. Okay. And it's like, in a pinch you could use milk, but cream is much better.
It's much better. Much more indulgent.
Yes. So, as I said, you've put 1 ounce of vodka, 1 ounce of an Irish cream, 1 ounce of Kahlua, 1 ounce of cream. You've got the ice in there. You pour it over there. Now, these are the important parts. Very important parts. You got to get that tight, and then remember to hold on to the top when you're doing this. Do you want to shake it? Do you want to do that? Okay. We're just gonna shake it all up.
You be the shaker, I'll be the sipper.
Right. Let's see.
It's gonna be nice and cool.
Yeah, I think that. Oh, it is. It is. Now.
I think the magic is gonna come with the garnish. Although, who needs a Peep when you've got all those little superstars all in one glass, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Pretty?
So now I've got that. Now. Here comes the magic.
Okay, we got chicken Peeps and we got bunny Peeps.
Which do you want? I'm going to give you one of each.
One of each. I want both. Okay. I don't want to have to pick.
We're going to put this down here.
Okay. Do I just float it?
No. If you want to, go ahead. It's your drink.
But
what I was going to do is I was going to take this right here, and I was going to go and cut a little. And now it's taking a drink.
That's what happens to me when I have those two.
That's right.
Strangely enough, I think your angle went the wrong way, but
I think it went too. You want to do another one?
No, look at that.
Oh, yeah,
well, we're going to float the little. It's a sleepy little bunny.
I would try it
Yeah, okay, we're gonna have another bunny. Now then.
There.
Well, it's just a little
See?
party, isn't it?
It is a party, and that's that's the Peeps Mudslide. Now you have to taste it.
Now I'm gonna taste it.
Yes, you have
Tom,
to do
this
that.
is lovely. I should.
Wait
do I
till
have
you
time
taste it
for a
before you
photo?
say
Oh, I'll
lovely.
taste it first, then
Just
I'll
go
take
ahead,
a
taste
picture.
it, taste
Oh
it.
my goodness, what's it called? The Peeps Mudslide? Mm-hmm. Listen. For whatever reason, I just learned to love me some Peeps. You know what I mean?
There you go.
Peeps are so good.
They now have a purpose in your life.
They now
Garnish.
have a purpose. I had no idea. These are oh, this is good stuff.
Easy to make.
Okay, thank you. Happy
welcome.
Easter to you. All